Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, I was going to say it's a beautiful day outside, but you may have seen from that, no, it's not. Or you may not have seen it yet because you're only just tuning in, but that's okay. For those who are in replay, welcome. For those who are coming on live, welcome. I'm Ros Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. So we're going to go over to the cards. And here we are. Tune into your psychic senses, of course, and for your, excuse me, I had to reach for my letter opener. I've left the pencil elsewhere. Tune into your psychic senses and connect with your guardians, your spirit guides, whatever you want to name, those who walk with you from within that soul space. Right, let's start with the Owl card this morning. And I have that here. It is. A wise old owl sat on an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Why aren't we like that wise old bird? Hang on. Did I say that right? The less he spoke, the more he heard? I think I said the wrong word in there. But that's okay. It's a beautiful sentiment. Let's be like the wise old bird. This gorgeous owl. Okay, now let's zoom. Oh, well, I was going to zoom into the cards, but I haven't explained where they are yet. We're using the Gilded Breviary Lenormand, and it is Ciro Marchetti's creation, this particular artwork and set. I'm using the expanded edition. What we have today is the mice in the home space. We've got the gentleman in the overall theme of what we're looking at today, and the lady, the woman, mature woman who is in the workspace. So that's the three cards we actually read. So I'm going to zoom in on those and place them where we can see them with a little bit more clarity. I love the mice card. Everyone knows I like the mice card, so I was really happy to see that one this morning. And good morning to you, Michaela. Lovely to have you on here. And here we go. We'll start with the centre card because what I like to do is the main theme first. This being the masculine, the mature masculine, that is still very much the the strength and the maleness. Even if you're female, what with this is it's definitely balanced anyway. So within each of us, our whole day is going to be balanced with our masculine, feminine. But we do have that predominant energy overall of the masculine, which is getting things done. Having lived a mature life, this man is depicting that is more advanced in wisdom and having had life experiences that bring, well, probably some wisdom, we hope. So let's give that our focus today, is what we have brought to the table as who we are in our masculine strength. That is action and getting things done, the holding ourselves up tall and strong and doing what's needing to be done in a very well, if you think of it as the hunter-gatherer, that the hunter has typically been the male and the gatherer has typically been the female. So we've got that balance of covering all aspects of what is a simple life. It doesn't mean that what we've gone through, it has been simple, but it certainly does come down to the basics. The basic of overall anything is love, unconditional love. That is source. And we've got that here in the pairing, in whatever way you see that pairing is. And we've got that in the strength that is going to hold us through. I mean, it is a biological, physical fact of strength here in the masculine. And it just feels so solid, grounded, and what we can expect for our day. Okay, and Michaela, we'll have to go to work shortly, but go to you and everyone. Oh, thank you, Michaela. So with the mouse, I'm going to shift now to our home space, because this it's all connected, regardless of how we actually do read our cards as energetics in each particular card or whatever. It's an overall, we've got the perfect balance of the masculine, feminine, and creatures of the earth, regardless of how lowly small they might be or how glorious and, large, like the elephants, the giraffes, those that really do stand out in our world. The mice are not quite that, and it's in the home space for what our reading is today. What I also saw in this, as I was laying them down too, once I'd got them all down and pulled away, took the photo that I usually do, is, oh wow, there's the apple connection to Eve, how she bit into that apple. This is the biblical story told by men. But that story of having gained wisdom instead of choosing the Garden of Eden, or she didn't know the difference, or like that part doesn't matter. It really is. What I saw was the connection of the apple and fruits of our earth as well, and how she took that chance to see what it tasted like. At the time, she wouldn't even have known what it was, what it would have tasted like, or anything. It could have killed her. You never know. I mean, she found out it didn't. It gave wisdom. So what we've got is that it just feels so fitting for the whole spread this morning. And the little mouse taking his chance with not knowing he's going to be chewing through that and ending up on his ass. But there's plenty there. There could be a soft loaf of bread just sitting under him. Who knows? To soften his fall. There is so much of plenty in this card, that there is that feeling of being able to be playful, to know there is enough, to share, because that apple was shared then with Adam afterwards. It's just so beautiful, a connection of the story. That's what I'm feeling with it. But it's not just a story. And good morning, Shaz, and to all, of course. And thanks, Michaela. Have a lovely day at work. Lots of teddy bear hearts. Thank you. So as we're moving with that mice, just they do move around and scutter around a lot. Yes, they're quick and everything like that. So as we're thinking through our day, what do we need to do at home and all those things that we have as chores or otherwise, just have a closer look in your pantry. It's looking in those little corners just to make sure things are, well, spiffy and clean is what I'm getting at as a tip. You know, we do need to look into those corners and make sure that everything is clean and cleared and closed away and all the rest, because actually, as much as we have plenty enough to share, you don't really want to with mice, because we have learnt of some of the, well, disease-carrying things they can spread or anything. And there is also on that more energetic level that concept of a little bit of thievery happening, because the mice, they don't ask, they don't need to, they're creatures of their world. But it's the symbolism of the theft, the stealing, the sneaking around behind backs, that type of thing. So have an awareness of that on your emotional level, that more, a bit of an esoteric level of what's happening behind the scenes, okay, and in those corners. Right, even though it is in the home space, so it's for those closer to you. Okay, now we'll bring that over. We have got the woman in the workspace, so it's bringing that nurturing and gentle care to what we have in our work, what we have happening in our work today. So love self, love others. Bring loving energy into the space, because we know that with nurturing, it comes from that base of love and caring for others and having compassion. So there may be a situation where you'll see that you're needing to take care of something through your day today at work. Okay, so there's the spread for today. There's not a great deal more I want to say around it. It just feels that is complete. Bring to it what you feel is your interpretations. I saw the apple and connection to Eve and Adam. You know, what else within this is giving you connection to spirit and what you need to know. Okay, that's how you do need to interpret them sometimes, specifically from your own point of view. Okay, and I love those little hearts and prayer hands. Thank you. Well, it's the namastes. So I am winding up. Thank you for being here and watching as you do. I do have the link in some of those spaces that Facebook allows for the psychic.online website. So that is there, and oops, I didn't put this C, oh, hang on, I'm just going to type that up because I am still doing the Sea of Stars as a space to connect with people as another option for how you book in, or, well, you can book in, but you can call instantly if you see that I'm online. Just doing that in the other location. Okay, so at any point in time too, if you have questions for me, certainly reach out. Now, be the best you that you can be. Keep your open awareness more for the listening rather than the speaking today, as the hour was suggesting, and really tap into what's in those corners of yourself, of your home, and yes, with work to a degree, but the work one is being that compassionate self and having so much gratitude for where we are in our life today. Keep being the best, and we shall see you tomorrow. Namaste.